Interestingly enough, just after we changed our names, it came out into the public that actually official, legal, real name of the Prime Minister, Janez Jansa, is Ivan Janša. And that he is using his name, Janez Janša, his nickname, to appear in official political life. It turned out through one of the many trials he had through his career, anyhow, but it came out that at the court he presents himself with the legal name Ivan Janša, and then the question came into public, okay, if the court is a place which is official enough to present yourself with a legal name, what is then the parliament and government, and what is then European Union? He signed many important documents during the presidency of Slovenia with his nickname. And he was asked by journalists if he is going to change his name, and he answered no. Okay, so these are some images from reality in which this name entered, so waiting for JJ at many airports around the world. In 2008, for the 50th birthday of the Prime Minister Janša, in just 4 days before the parliamentary elections which thrown him from the position of the Prime Minister, the book Janez Jansa biography by Marcel Štefančič was published. Marcel Štefančič is leading film critic in Slovenia, and also he is moderator of a TV political weekly magazine. And Janez Jansa biography was announced as the big book and the ultimate truth about Janez Jansa, which is true. The only question here is which Janez Jansa. So Marcel Štefančič wrote a book about 3 Janez Jansas, and here are some pages from that book, which is about life and work of 3 Janez Jansas. So when the book was announced, there were a lot of phone calls to the publisher, like, is it true, and so on, and people were also suspicious. Why would this guy write about someone who, in a way, he doesn't like or he doesn't respect? But, yeah. So you can see also very recent pictures, including already new name. In the parliamentary elections, these are images of us voting. Janša lost for a very short margin, and if I would here be like very leftist and strong activist, I would say it was because of us, yeah? Because we provoked all this reaction on his government and so on and so on. But of course, I'm far away from claiming something like that, but it is again an interesting question: what can you do in the real life with art? So these are some images from the election day when we entered to the press center of the election body, election office, and showed the biography to politicians. I would like to use the final part of this presentation for the questions which I find much more relevant and much more political than the relation towards the politician, which I talked about earlier. So in 2008 we had an exhibition named Ready Made in Austria, and in that exhibition we showed our personal documents, and with this exhibition we opened several questions. First of all, status of personal documents. Are they artworks once you put them in a gallery? From Duchamp on, so from 1917 and Fontaine of Duchamp, the birthplace of ready-made, the object which once has been exhibited in the exhibition in the gallery or museum becomes work of art. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad, but the institution somehow transforms it into work of art. But we didn't want to follow just this logic, but we asked two persons to somehow give an answer whether personal official documents are artworks. And one of them was the person appointed by court. You have it in every country. A person who judges the value of an artwork. We asked him to write an expertise in which he would say whether these are artworks and what would be the value of it. And he wrote very nice expertise, and the value of the identity card was 2,000 euros in that year, and of the passport 3,000 euros. Interestingly enough, these are the prices for those documents also on the black market. So if you would like to buy it not as artwork, but to illegal migrations, you would pay more or less the same price. This is one question, yeah? So personal documents as artwork. The second question was, who is the owner of these objects? Yeah? We are exhibiting them, yeah? But none of us, I think Brazil is the same, should be, you are not the owner of your documents. The owner is government or the administration office which issues it. So actually you put in a gallery something which does not belong to you, right? You also, once you put it in a gallery and once it becomes art object, it also enters into the art market, which means that it could be sold. But if you want to sell and you are not the owner, and let's say that we for the moment forget legal aspect, yeah, to whom would this money then go to, for example? Yeah. And next question was the legality of exhibiting, number one, and legality of selling. The official documents are given to you to only one use, to identify yourself in the situations in which you are asked to identify. Yeah?